In today's video, the terrifying ladders have struck again as we go on a New Hampshire day hike to one of the most charismatic summits I've tackled yet. The famous bridge across the Mt River. I wanted to bounce on this dang bridge so freaking bad, didn't want to scare all the other tourists though. And now there's over a mile of nice, wide, flat trail walking until we get to the Osseo Trail, which is our goal for the day. It is rather relaxing hearing the sounds of the river as we make our way along this whole trail. Here in this shot you can clearly see the remnants of the historic logging railroad from over 100 years ago that this trail is built on top of. That's why it's so nice and flat and wide and easy to walk along. We're finally branching off onto the Osseo Trail, our goal for our hike today.
So it's been pretty easy going so far. Hasn't been too steep, but maybe a steep section's coming up soon. But I do notice it getting colder and colder the higher I've been getting, so might have to put my jacket on again soon. I don't know, we'll see. Keep you posted.
The trail will get a little bit steeper as we make our way up these various staircases. It's right after the trail loops back around on this switchback that we're going to start to hit the various staircases that put this trail on the terrifying 25 list.
I have to say I'm pleasantly surprised. I knew it would be cloudy today. I was just hoping I wouldn't get rained on. I really didn't think I'd see any views. But look at that, just peeking through. What a nice, pleasant surprise. Can't argue with that. Maybe that means there'll actually be a view all the way at the summit. I'm not sure, but there's one right here. I'll take that.
The first of many staircases to come. A nice little viewpoint to reward your efforts.
Now this is what I'm freaking talking about. This is what I wanted to see. Woo! Look at all that foliage. Not even peak yet. What a real treat. Total surprise. I'm not that far from the summit. Maybe the summit's not cloudy. I don't know.
Once you make it past the staircases, the trail really levels out until you make it closer to the summit of Mt Flume. And of course, because of that, the trail also is quite muddy. It was very eerie as I was beginning to hike into the wisps of cloud the higher that I got. The view once I cleared this little ledge absolutely blew me away.
Absolutely, totally freaking unreal. I don't think I could have asked for it to be better on a cloudy day like this when I thought there'd be nothing. I'll take it. That ain't half bad. I think it's freaking amazing. Jeez.
You can just see all the way freaking down.
And to show just how fleeting the weather is up here during this time of year, here I am at the summit, 15 minutes after that last amazing view you saw. Would have had a great view from the summit, but now I'm in the clouds, which, hey, is what I expected all along in the first place. So I guess I can't complain too much that I got a view at all. But anyways, unbelievable.
And welcome back. Well, that was a surprisingly dramatic finish to a rather ho-hum trail, in my opinion.
That was Mt Flume via the Osseo Trail, located near Lincoln, New Hampshire in the White Mountain National Forest. Mt Flume is a summit on the New Hampshire 48 4,000-footer hiking list, and the latter section of the Osseo Trail counts as an elective for the terrifying 25. The summit was 4,328 feet tall, and we followed the out and back Osseo Trail over the ladders that was around 10 miles total.
Now, even though this trail was surprisingly long, a good number of those miles were completely flat miles on very nice groomed trails. The steepness wasn't that much of a factor, and it only got the steepest right when you got to the ladders, which really help you make that ascent, and once you get on the ridgeline, it's a nice gradual way to the rest of the summit, so that puts my difficulty designation for this trail at a road less traveled. Now, if you are so inspired to go tackle this trail yourself, first, definitely go hit that like button. It really helps me out a lot. And then check out the custom all trails map that I created with pictures and landmarks that I have linked in the description down below. Now, this may be shocking to some, but I'm directly going to come out and say it. I don't recommend this trail. There are other more interesting trails to take to the summit of Mt Flume. It has a very charismatic summit. So yes, I would definitely recommend hiking Mt Flume. Would I recommend taking the Osseo Trail? You know, probably not. There are more interesting routes, some that are even on the terrifying 25 list already, that I would recommend taking over this one. If you just want to hike it once, I wouldn't put this one at the top of your list. But hey, that's just my opinion. Now go get hiking.